Hi guys. Today I want to talk about falling off the wagon, and I'm going to talk about me and my experience, and then I'm going to share with you guys what I'm doing next. It's been a whole month since I did a juice fast. So for the whole month of September, I did time to take a break, and I kind of slacked off, and which I still continue to juice in the morning, but I wasn't juicing as much as I'm used to juicing. I usually juice about 5 times a day, and I only started juicing about 1 time a day. And I just try to give myself a kind of like a break, so to see whether or not, you know, what the juicing is doing for me and what it's not doing for me. What I can talk about now is that I was 158 once I think in the beginning of August the 31st, and now I'm back up to 172. So that's kind of like a big jump in 1 month. But I do know that I've been slacking, I've been eating, I've been very tired. I do know once you start incorporating meat into your diet, you are going to gain about anywhere between 5 to 7 pounds of just eating meat back into your diet. And I kind of, you know, I did say for the first month of September I was going to go raw, but it's just been totally a bad month. And I'm not blaming it off on, you know, on anything. It's just been a very bad month. I've been busy, I've been going back to school, kids going back to school, husband working crazy hours. And financially, to be able to sustain a raw food diet, I just haven't had the funding for it. So now, starting in the month of October, it's starting to look a little bit better now, and things have started to calm down a little bit more. So I'm going to start my second juice fast. Now, those of you that has been watching me and knowing me know that the first time I did not document any of the progress of my first juice fast, which was, I was very successful at it. I lost 77 pounds. And that was for 60 days. This time I'm not going to do it for 60 days. I'm going to do it for 30. And what it is that I want to, basically, I have to clean my body. Meaning by that is once you start putting the meat and start going back to kind of going backwards, it's almost like getting the oil changed as we speak. So I'm going to get my oil change basically back into my system and start cleaning up and stuff. So I can say though, in August I was kind of doing mostly fruit, so I had kind of stepped away from the mean green, and now I'm starting to see that I'm getting a mineral depletion. So I kind of see that, like my a lot of my levels have went low since I've stopped juicing most of the green stuff, so I'm going to go incorporate that back into my diet. But I want to talk about, you know, not even for, you know, for me, if you guys are doing a juice fast and have done a juice fast, you know it is extremely thin line. This diet is a very, very thin line. This process is a very thin line. And like I've always told people that this is my lifestyle. I'm not on a diet. This is my life. So I'm not going to, you know, judge it like, oh my God, if it doesn't work. I know that it works. I know that it works in millions of people's lives. And that, but I do know that it's not going to be an overnight thing. Like I told people before, I've been eating, you know, the standard American diet for 30 years. And it's hard to say automatically, immediately, you're going to quit and then go back, you know, start this new thing fresh and not have any hiccups or not have any bumps down the road. So I want to encourage people today that, you know, it's not perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I know a lot of people that have been doing juicing, they're not perfect. You know, they go up and down. You know, they lose 100, then they gain 20, then they lose, you know, it's an everyday process. So I want to encourage you today that, you know, if you did your juice fast and you lost 30 or 40 pounds and then you gain back 20 pounds, to still be encouraged, to still juice each and every day, and still juice each and every day, still find the motivation that made you happy. What I've also noticed is that for the month of for the month of September, is that I didn't weigh myself every day. And when I started juicing in January, I weighed myself every day. And somebody would say, you know, that's crazy for you to do that. But for me, it was accountability to myself. You know, if I'm not going to be accountable for something, I have to be accountable for something. So for me, my thing was for me getting up every morning and to see my weight, and for me to be accountable for my weight, is every day I would get on the scale early in the morning. Because all your salt levels or your sugar levels is down early in the morning as soon as you wake up. So for me, weighing myself, you know, every day was basically accountability. So when I stopped weighing myself, I said, forget it, I'm not going to weigh myself. I'm just going to go and live my life. But then I was also saying to myself, well, it's only 2 pounds, or it's only 3 pounds, and it's only 7 pounds, so I can eat this cheesecake. Or it's only 10 pounds, and I'm going to eat this, you know, this cake or whatever. I was kind of justifying my weight versus me taking responsibility for me eating the way that I'm eating and reverting back to it. So I think with me, a lot of it was responsibility. And also, I recognized that people are watching me. One lady called me the poster child for juicing, and which is, you know, which is good and which is bad, because there's some people out here that is, you know, hoping for you to fail, to say, hey, it's just the diet and it's not going to last, versus, you know, somebody seeing you successful and saying, hey, you know, it can last, it can work. So I was really recognizing that there's people here that are actually watching me. And they're watching to see whether or not if I win at this battle or if I lose at this battle. So what I'm talking about is just being accountable for my actions and being accountable for what I eat. And also just know that, you know, there are people watching you. And if you don't believe in it, then if you don't stand for it, who else is going to stand for it? So that was something I learned this weekend. You know, basically, if I believe in juicing, and if I believe everything that I've been learning about juicing, and if it's 100% correct, and if I'm not willing to stand for it, then nobody else that's going to follow me is going to be willing to stand for it. So now I just know that I have to basically stand still regardless of no matter what happens. No matter if nobody decides to come to the women's group or nobody decides to impact juicing, then you know what? It was not about them. My journey was about me being healthy and just basically spreading it throughout the world. So I'm actually going to start the juice fast tomorrow early in the morning. I was going to wait until Monday the 1st. Because a lot of people know I don't really start anything on Mondays. I hate the Monday thing. Like, oh my God, I'm going to bug out this weekend and then start again on Monday. But I usually incorporate, you know, the first day of the week. So if Sunday is the first day of the week, so that is my day 1. And that's how I start. I don't start, you know, I don't start on Monday and, you know, try to pig out throughout the weekend or anything like that. I just, boom, day 1 is Sunday. So I'm going to come back to you guys again tomorrow. So just wish me luck. And, you know, if you decided to do a juice fast and you want to start with me, you know, I am on Facebook. Please subscribe to me. I am on YouTube, which you guys know. I am on Twitter, but I don't really tweet that much. I'm not on Instagram because my phone doesn't do Instagram or anything like that. But just, you know, comment on any of the videos that I've done before. You know, I just want to encourage people to continue to juice fast. You know, it is hard. You know, it's not an easy thing because you have to look within yourself and to make sure that you get it completely done. And no one is going to hold you accountable but yourself. So I just want to say thank you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow starting day 1. So I'm so excited. Day 1 of the second juice fast for 30 days. Bye.